Hello. Welcome to my channel that I post a video on every, few years. Okay, so you guys, I know a lot of you are getting your brushes and I've had a lot of messages asking how to use it. So I'm just gonna do this for you guys. It's so fast. It's so fast and it's so easy and you're gonna love it. It's amazing. Okay, so this guy here is it's a hot tool, like a curling iron or a wand or whatever. Like it's a hot tool. Like you wouldn't use it on wet hair, even though on the website it says you can. Like I would never use this on wet hair. It will fry your hair. Like that is not what you want to use this for. You want to use this just like you would any styling tool. Okay, but it's different than a curling iron or a wand or anything like that because it is built like a traditional round brush. So I have always wanted this to be made. I've been saying this for decades that we should have an electric round brush. Like it should get hot. Because when you're round brushing hair dry, you have to take small sections and you are using that dryer. You're getting tension from the brush and you're using the dryer on top of the brush to pull like this over and over. And part of the goal is the tension, right, that a brush keeps. But the other half of it is for that blow dryer to heat up the metal of the round brush so it gets hot. So you're really working that heat and tension from both sides. But it doesn't usually work out that way. It can cause a lot of damage and you have to take very small sections and it takes a lifetime to get it to look like what this thing will do in minutes, like so fast. So I'm gonna talk while I work. You guys, you need to work in sections, okay? I always say three sections. You're gonna go top of the ears down is your first section. Then you're gonna go like, right around your eyebrows, okay? And that middle section and then the top section. So we're just going to get rid of this hair. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I'm just going to brush it because, okay. All right, so we're just going to clip this out of the way. Okay, my hair is on the finer side, so I can do this. I can do almost all of these in two sections. I can handle all of this hair really, really easily. If you have coarser, thicker hair, you might need to split it up into a few more sections, but it moves so fast. Even for those coarser hair people, like it's still gonna be super fast, way quicker than what you're used to. One note too, this has a couple of settings and you're gonna want it in a high and it doesn't look like it. It looks like for the first time I used it, I wasn't super impressed because when I just put it up like one and I thought it was on, but it actually has sections. Okay, so you're gonna put it under your hair. Here, I'm gonna try to get this. And then you're just gonna pull it down like you're round brushing. And the bristles they're warm, but they're not hot, okay? So you can touch these and it's fine. And then you're just gonna brush through it a little bit. I'm gonna pull it up one more time. I have like a really nice amount of tension here. And then I'm just gonna let it go. Now, this is like, it's a little curlier than I would normally do my hair and a little curlier than I want on the ends, but don't worry about it because it just like dies down fast enough and you just end up with like a perfect in curl. Okay, and I'm seriously gonna tag the people who invented this because I love them, but also because I want a 50mm brush. This 40 is great. I would like one size larger. Okay, so again, over here. Now, sometimes your hair is straight on the ends, right? And you have to kind of like curl it up. You got to like fit it into the brush. You only have to do that your first time because like as you kind of like smooth through it like this, like I want to just brush through it a little bit, that it's already heated up. So my ends have taken shape around the brush. I don't need to keep worrying about it. These little hairs, like I get some hairs that kind of, I'm not that worried about them. Okay. Okay, that's that. Okay. Next section is going to be like eyebrows all the way around here. And we're just gonna split it in half so that all the hair is in front of your face so you can see it all. I am gonna do a couple of sections here just because it's really wide. And I want to get right on my ear there because that hair does usually curl up and I want to avoid that. So you're just gonna get that hair around the brush, you're gonna wrap it up. I like to bring it down and then brush through it a couple times, bring it back up, depending on how coarse your hair is, it will dictate like how long you have to have it in. But I promise it's not that long. It's so fast. Okay. I'm gonna wrap it up. So all I did when I just like blew my hair dry, just like with it like upside down, my head upside down. And then I blew it dry most of the way and then just kind of let it finish off on its own, which kind of ends up being how my hair is a lot because I am busy. I've got 4 kids that I have to get out the door for school, and I just don't have time for endless round brushing. So I can come back and do this like anytime I want, right? Okay. Yep, so we're gonna wrap it up. Okay, now I'm gonna do the top. Okay, if you want more volume, that's actually why I like volume, and I kind of added it in when I blew dry my hair upside down. So I don't really want more volume than this, but if I did, I would take this up straight up like that and then do it. But for me, how it is right now is good. So I'm just gonna take it out. I'm going to wrap these hairs around. You guys, even with layers, because I have a lot of layering going on in my hair, and even with layers, it just like, it picks it right up. And you can touch these bristles. They're warm, they're not hot, they're not gonna burn you. Okay, hold on, I gotta find the rest of this section over here. You guys, if I could, I would find a way to speed this up because you didn't have to watch this real time. And I'm sure my kids could know how to do it, but I don't. So you're just gonna have to live with it like it is. If you get the hang of it, you can turn this off. Okay, so I'm at my last 2 sections up here. Again, I'm just gonna take it down. I'm gonna curl those pieces in, give it a second, and then rebrush through it and bring it back up. And for me, like doing that twice is plenty. If you have, if you've got a coarser, frizzier hair texture, you might need to give it a 3rd little pass there. That's the one thing I love about this. It's like, okay, I have this section of hair in a round brush for like, I don't know, 15 seconds maybe. Whereas if I were round brushing this section of hair, I would have to go over and over and over to get it to look like this. Like it would just take so long. So, and then that's it, you guys, that's it. Then you can just like mess around. I mean, it's so easy. And I can also do my bangs with it. I actually round brushed my bangs earlier, but like if I've got like an annoying hair that's kind of curly or funky, I can just get it with the brush. It's so easy. Anyways, I hope you love it. I'm obsessed with this thing. I hope you guys like it as much as me. And I miss you all. You're the best. And yeah, I'll see you in a few more years when I find something else that I love.